Hi, I'm David Allan, Action Business Coach. Welcome to this presentation. I've been business coaching for more than 5 years now in Whangarei and throughout Northland. Please take a moment to watch this presentation and you'll see business owners just like yourselves who have worked with me to build better businesses and also to improve their lives. So whether it's an issue of more profitability, building a great team, sales and marketing, or just having more time out of your business, you'll find something on this video for you.
We do all mechanical repairs, services, maintenance, everything from wire and fitness to a major engine rebuild.
We specialise in earthworks roading, we do contract work, and we have our own quarry which we supply and deliver metal.
We're the biggest square metre pet shop north of Auckland. We do all pet foods and accessories, everything for cats, dogs, birds, fish.
The business I run is called Blue Nikau Landscaping. Started as a purely design business, but then soon grow into construction.
My business is fundamentally based around buying wool off Northland farmers and we sell it to New Zealand exporters. We have a retail shop in town. We've also moved into the manufacture of carpets.
On-site consultation, design work, right through working drawings, council permit, and we do the project management of the job, and then we basically hand the keys over when it's finished.
To develop a good team and get a business happening that would work without me, I really needed some coaching with it.
We knew we had a lot of systems, we were getting a lot of systems in place, but just hadn't really gone that next step further and just made sure a lot of the faults were ironed out.
Every good sports person has a coach, so figuring every good business should really have a coach and somebody keeping an eye on you and keeping on the straight and narrow.
I guess the one that immediately comes to mind is a doubling of profit in year-end 2008, and that basically came through the systems that I learned.
Having a business coach got me really focused on my business, and it's turned my business around completely.
More systems, writing a lot more stuff down. I had a lot of what I was doing in my head. It's now written down on paper. It's written down pretty well idiot-proof. I used to do all the orders because I had them in my head. Now they're all on paper and anybody can do the orders. It saves me truckloads of time.
We have a structure in place, we are organised, we have systems in place, and I have a happy team, and we have a mission, we have a vision, and we're on the road to somewhere.
The fact that you've got somebody outside your business to bounce ideas off as well is a great ability in itself, because you're so buried in your own business, quite often you get tangled up in things.
When our 3-year-old ended up with kidney cancer, and I basically pulled right out of the business to be with her, and the team kept going. And for me, that was an absolute proof that systems were working, team was working, that I could do that and business would continue.
Oh, I've had some big benefits personally. Last Rugby World Cup I was able to have all the systems in place and have Daniel all lined up, and I was able to bugger off for 7 weeks. I went and followed the All Blacks. Unfortunately they didn't make it. And the only 2 texts I got from work to any problems were both giving me grief about the All Blacks. Nothing to do with work. I come back and everything was still fine, going great guns.
We now have 3 or 4 holidays a year. When we go away, we don't worry about the business at all. We have people in place who look after it, and it's a lot more fun than it used to be. It used to be just putting out fires, but we actually enjoy our business now.
It enabled me to just really focus on the things that I could do well and understand what I did well and develop that, and then I could look at the things that I didn't do well and I could either try and improve that or I could outsource that type of activity.
The time issue, being able to spend time with family and not having to be here for the business to operate efficiently, that would be the biggest benefit. Knowing that it's going to run without me.
There were results almost immediately, because we sat down and did an alignment to basically draw a line where we were at and what our dreams were, And then we straight away got into weekly goals, and as soon as we started goal setting, I started noticing I was focusing and things were starting to happen already.
We saw some changes immediately because we started to focus on certain areas of our activities, and we were able to start analysing things and that. The financial changes, or the benefits financially, they don't start to come back to us for about probably 6 months down the track. It was initially just a simple change of focus.
We were on the action program for just over 2 years. We noticed benefits from, as I said, approximately 2 months into the course. We noticed increased profitability, increased turnover, and as I said, more time for me to not be here and know that the business is going to run well.
Yeah, they've been great. I really enjoy the 90-day planning. The accelerator workshop's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I look forward to those every time. I take my team along now, which is great, and they just get such a boost from it.
We attended several client workshops over the period of being in action, including 90-day planning. We found them to be extremely good value. It's always great to be in a room of people that are energetic and full of life and positive.
It's been really awesome to be part of a bigger team as well, like David's other clients. We get together for various occasions and workshops, and just picking up the positive energy from everyone else really helped me, particularly at times when you're just getting a bit worn down by it all.
We found him to be extremely helpful, to be on the button with what he was telling us, to always be forthright and truthful, and he was an excellent coach.
It took me a little while to get into the swing of things, that every Thursday David comes around and kicks my bum and has a look at what I was meant to have done, what I didn't do, what I did do, and that's real good. Looking back, that's real good, because you've got somebody there keeping you accountable.
What I really found with David, he was fun to work with. He was always true to his word, a very good communicator, and yeah, I couldn't recommend him highly enough.
When you first hear how much action costs, it blows your socks off, really. But when you put it into perspective on what you're expecting to get out of coaching and the involvement in it, it all comes together. And once we've been on the coaching for a couple of months, we realised that it was a very small percentage of what we're actually making. Coaching has been a brilliant investment.
Admittedly, I was a little bit taken aback at the expense, but I'd already gone through the process of using people that were free, and what I was getting out of them was absolutely nothing. But I'd already got my head around the fact that to get good advice, I needed to pay good money.
David got me in with my radio advertising. It was $25,000 radio advertising thing I was doing. I was convinced it worked. We tested and measured that, found it didn't. So I cancelled $25,000 worth of advertising a year. My turnover still kept going up. Tell me it didn't save money. Worked a treat.
Yes, it's changed my life, so how do you put a price on that? It's just been great.
You've just got to do it. You've got to bite the bullet, take the plunge, have a coach. You'll learn so much, it's not funny.
I guess it's quite scary to get into, but the benefits are just huge. Just get into it, you never look back.
I sit back after 3 years now, and I think it's probably one of the best phone calls I've ever made.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any further questions about business coaching, or you haven't yet booked your free business health check, please get in touch. I look forward to speaking with you soon.